gonna, Pablo wrote a speech, as Pedro and Raul, but the machine that talks for them, it broke, so I'm gonna read it. That's basically what I'm gonna do. Hi, my name is Pablo Carranza, and I came here to talk about the situation that my insurance company is putting me in. Some of you may heard about my older brother Raul and his case. When a disabled person turns 21 years old, insurance companies decide that they no longer need to provide as much medical assistance, so funding for the patients is cut in half. The funding helps us pay for nursing care 24 hours a day if needed, medical bills such as surgeries and medical supplies, because of the severity of our muscular dystrophy, these funds are depleted much faster. Without that funding, we are left with two options. We can live out the rest of our lives in a nursing home, or we go bankruptcy trying to pay for everything that the insurance companies refuse to pay for. I'm 21 years old, and a nursing home is no place for someone whose life has just begun. It might as well be a prison sentence for life without parole. And why? Because we're not disabled enough, according to someone higher up, that won't even face the people whose lives he or she is destroying. Did they at least send someone to see how severe my brother's condition is? No. They hide behind curtains so that they won't have to see the pain that they are responsible for. They can do whatever helps them sleep at night, but that doesn't change the fact that they are a bunch of cowards. These corporate wigwigs sit in their mansions and their expensive cars, while people like my brother and I go bankrupt just trying to pay his nurses so that my parents don't have to keep sacrificing the rest of their lives on their health, keeping us alive. I wanted to speak here today because in 6 months I will be 21 years old, and instead of celebrating the most significant birthday of my life, I will be preparing to fight for my life. My nurses are the most crucial part of my life. They allow my parents to have lives on their own after everything they have gone through to get me and my brother to this point in our lives. Having one of their own is the least they deserve. My brother, despite daunting obstacles, was able to transfer from community college to one of the best universities in the entire country, UCLA. Unfortunately, he could not achieve his goal of graduating there because he could not afford to pay the price of attending a school like UCLA, plus whatever medical could not cover. My plans for the future include getting a degree, becoming a football coach, a sports writer, or maybe something that I haven't thought yet. The sky should be the limit, but if my medical decides to cut even half of my nurse's hours, then I will never have the chance to do any of those things. It is time for something to change, not just for me and my brother, but for the millions of disabled people in this country who are going through the same thing. It is time to let us prove that we are not a burden on society and that we can contribute. It is time to fight back.